Welcome to Crawl or No Crawl. This is Carolyn Holzman, and today is December 22nd. Before we get started, I do want to confirm that the Forensic SEO training enrollment is open. Training starts on January 19th, which is a Thursday. Seating's limited. See if this is for you or not. Go to forensicseotraining.com. All right, so what's happening today? So it looks like the weather tools are aiming for the moon. And I know that Google has said no more core updates are on the docket for the rest of December. So I guess we're trying to figure out what we're looking at. I have some ideas. I'll show you what I've seen in the server logs across several test sites. By the way, just to confirm, I am launching new content every day of the week, and I've set up 4 additional test sites of various configurations, which means the requirements for new content and the time spent poring over the logs has more than quadrupled. And sometimes it is just not possible to do everything I would normally do before making a report like this. It's hard to do it all in one day. So I appreciate your patience. Here, if we go back over here, this is the summary based on the research data log and the server logs. And it's really designed to give you a quick sort of glimpse at the immediate nature of new content indexation. So the red by itself is not the need to panic at all. It's just a data point. And I will have several days worth of data for you. But basically, right now, simple indexing and JavaScript rendering haven't tested on since December 19th. And since early evening on December 20th, I have not detected any mobile rendering bots to the test site. Now, I can confirm that since last Monday, let's go over here, I would just say December 12th, the normal Google Indexing API bot, which is always the newest Chrome build, that has not returned to the test site despite having all of the technical aspects of having an API set up. So that is this page here. That's the 12th of December. That since that date, there's been no API rendering bot visit to the test site. Now, that's the reason why I mentioned those other additional sites. The goal is like trying to see if I could recreate the same non-event, and by creating these sites and setting them up in the same way that the test site is set up, did I see the bot come or no? And because the question is, is it my site has an issue, or is it the indexing API? So on the surface, it would appear to be the indexing API. However, that is not the full story. So please pay attention, don't panic. Let's not throw everything out of the window. Okay, so does this mean that the bots have stopped coming? No, it does not. But it does look like all the sites that are designated with the primary crawler as desktop are seeing that is true. The primary crawler are the desktop bots and not the mobile rendering ones. Now, the sites that I set up that are primary smartphone or mobile, those are seeing the mobile rendering bots coming from the API. Now, they are not serving anything, but they are definitely crawling. They are showing as indexed in Google Search Console. Now, this is a huge departure from what's been documented since February 12th, 2022. So I want to show you the bot behavior. Well, first off, before we do that, you see here, like we're 5.7. Look over here on your Google search status dashboard. There's no way for them to display what's going on, because as far as they're concerned, everything is working. And so I basically want to confirm that it is possible for both things that I just described to be true and be different. Meaning, yes, haven't seen the indexing API show up on the test site, which has obviously meant no new content is getting indexed. And Google's search status is going to say everything's fine. All right, let's keep that in mind. Let's go over to here. Now, as you can see through this phase right in here, that primarily, with the exception of December 16th, it's almost like the desktop Chrome bots have taken a hike, really. And the only ones that consistently crawl are the non-Chrome desktop bots. And then you see over here, we've had a new bot that came in on the 14th. It was registered on this site on December 16th. So, you know, we're seeing here pretty much as far as rendering, it's primarily the mobile bots. Now, I've selected this time frame because I want to go back and look through all of the server logs for the same time period as a group, and look at other sites as well, and just kind of, you know, come up with a general snapshot. So I'll have that sometime over the holidays. Now, I don't know if this is a permanent shift or if it's temporary, but this is what leads me to speculate on why all the volatility today. You know, what if this is not really a core update? But what if it were a side effect of using only mobile bots to render and index and score the sites that are primarily smartphone, while the desktop ones, because they aren't getting much mobile love, aka render bots, that they're being surpassed by other pages through no fault of their own. You know, that if you have a site with a primary crawler as a smartphone, you're fine, I think, based on what I'm seeing. But if you have a domain that is set up in Search Console and Google's designated it as a desktop primary crawler, you might be seeing a lot of changes. So anyway, I don't know. You know, remember Google said all of ours, that everything is now mobile first. And they made it imply like everybody's sites, you know, are now mobile first. But maybe not all of our sites are getting equal treatment. Merry Christmas. I will keep digging. You know, it's not over yet. It does mean that I am spending more time watching things that don't happen. So I guess we'll see after January 1st if this is going to be the new normal, or if this is just a Q4 issue, or if Google is hoping that we're going to crowdsource their quality control to find the sites that haven't been switched over to smartphone crawler yet. Who knows, right? Time will tell. I will have a short episode on Confessions of an SEO. They come out on Friday mornings, and I'm going to talk a little bit about possible ways, like what's the best way to run an SEO agency or an SEO team. Is it performance, or is it their ability to rethink what they already know? I have some thoughts. All right, thanks so much. Have a great rest of your day. And I will try through the holidays to be able to do little short updates as we go. And happy holidays, everybody. Talk soon.